children have not been to school for the last 2 years. We did it because our children were desperately unhappy at school, and neither Mark or I are anti-school, we're just anti-bad schools. The schools that our kids were in would have been right for some kids but weren't right for ours, and we just felt we didn't have any options. There was bullying and the system was unable to cater for them, and we just wanted to try a different way. Maddie's tutor told us, didn't she? She said, you do realise there's such a thing as home education. What the hell's that? What is that? What, at home? What, could we do that now? Yep, all you got to do is send a letter to your head, deregister them, and tomorrow they can be out of school. It's legal. It's insane, isn't it? We couldn't believe, we kept thinking that any minute the police were going to knock on our door and arrest us. We are not the teachers. Our kids go to home ed groups where they learn with groups of children. They also have a tutor twice a week. But lots of home educating families do not use tutors. And the thing is about home educating is that you can do what is done like in a whole day at school. You get it done in about 2 hours, so then you have so much free time. We go to galleries, we go to theatre, we go for loads of walks together. We spend a lot of time with our kids, which we love, but sometimes it's a bit tough, isn't it? Nothing like it does if they were going to school. So they go to bed later, but they wake up later because it's actually proven that children, especially teenagers, don't work well in the morning. So Maddie will often work late at night or at weekends. We pick and choose when we want to work. Imagine no school runs, no packed lunches, no homework, no parents' evening, no headmasters or headmistresses that you don't like. That is our world. That is the home ed world. Well, socialising is great for home ed kids because they get to choose their friends. They're not just in a class of people that they have to make friends with whoever is in that class. So both our kids have friendships with all different age groups because different age groups mix together. They certainly have a better social life than us. They used to say that only very religious people or teachers or madmen home educated their kids. But now the home educating world is huge, and every kind of person, you meet every kind of person home educating their kids. There are now literally thousands of children being home educated across the country, and I think the authorities quite like that because it means that they don't have to fill so many spaces in school, just saying. No SATs. I think there's so many parents like us that just feel that their children are being tested all the time as some way of watching the teachers rather than really helping the kids. What we do is complementary education. We just have a different way of doing it. We use some of the curriculum. We will, you know, if Kiki suddenly gets really interested in something, I don't know, animation for instance, we'll just go with it 100%. Maddie's obsessed with films, so we use films as a way to get her interested in all other things like history, geography, art. It's really hard work, but it is so exciting as well, though terrifying. We love it, don't we? Because my dad always says to us, you are taking a brilliant gamble. And in a way, what we're doing with our kids is a gamble. It is a gamble because it's not what everybody else is doing. We sometimes really struggle with the fact that we're on the edge, that we're outside of the way that everybody else does it. Everybody else does it the way that we've always been told to do it. That's what it feels like sometimes in the dead of night. Mark and I will look at each other and say, are we doing the right thing? We're doing the right thing. But you know what? We used to feel that when they were at school and unhappy. So there is no more just dropping our kids off at the school gate, saying goodbye and crossing our fingers. It's now our full responsibility, day in, day out. They don't wear uniform because they aren't uniform.